afternoon, Derek here with Sergeant Survival. Do another request video, try to accommodate my viewers here. So what I'm going to do, just build an above ground oven out of stone. I believe the gentleman left a comment on my GillNet video asking me if I could build one. So what I got here behind me, just a fire pit left over from the advanced class that was in September. So I just kind of broke that down, threw the rocks aside, and we're going to get to building this stone oven right now. So stay with me. Alright, so pretty much done with the structure of it now. Being that I don't have clay in my area, I'm going to have to improvise that. But pretty much that's the next step. So I'm going to get this all filled in and sealed with what I got from the creek bed. And we'll start drying that out, get a fire going in this, and give you guys a closer look once we get to that point. Stay with me. Alright, so I'll show you guys what I got so far. Obviously, the lower half down there is going to be for the fire. This is going to be the oven portion. And like I said, I don't have clay, so I'm going to have to use mud right around the bottom. I'm starting out as probably like 8 inches or so on either side, if you can see that, just so I can make it thick enough to get it up and over the top of this whole thing. So I still got a lot more to go as far as the mudding, but started skimming it up on the side just to see what it would look like. Not sure you guys can see that with the sun there. Around the back, the top part was all filled in with rocks best I could. You can see some cracks up there. This bottom rock's going to be removable so I can let air flow through the bottom for the fire. I just got it there with some cross pieces going in for now to the shelf, just so I can get that mud up there. So I'm working on that right now. Fill that in, and then I'll come back to this side because that's where I started. It's drying up, setting up a little bit, so I'll be able to come up higher with that side, and then I'll just rotate back and forth side to side. And again, this one, it's right around that height. I was just scraping it up just to see what it would look like. So a lot more work to do, but I'm going to keep on it, and I'll get back to you as soon as I get a little farther. Alright guys, so here's the deal. I got the fire going in the bottom, try to set this mud up a little bit quicker. This side on the right was really soggy, so it kept trying to settle on me. So I threw a little more on the left side. Then I went to the back, which I showed you guys, and it sagged just a little, so I had a gap up top. And when I went to put more mud on it, I caved the rock in from the back side. So this was just a technique anyways, but due to time restraints, I'm going to have to go ahead with a different technique. So I'm going to go ahead and take this top rack down and come up with a different course of action. And I'm going to get going on that, and I'll show you guys what I got once I get going. Alright, so here it is. Finished for the most part. Obviously the mud's still wet, and I just made it one level. It's still all the same rocks on the inside as far as the two sides, the back, and you got that first shelf, the roof, which was the first shelf, as the roof now. So all the rocks are inside. They'll heat up. All the mud obviously will keep the heat in, and I'll just grab a rock to close up this door. And theory behind this, just get the coals going inside real good and hot. Throw your pan in there with whatever it is you're cooking, block up the hole, and there you have it. It's a stone oven. Give you an all-around view, pretty much just like an egg shaped. And I just covered the whole thing in mud, obviously seal up all the holes, and it's, I would say, at least 5 inches thick all the way around of mud. So nothing fancy. Again, just another technique. I figured rather than shooting a whole new video and making you think that, hey, this was my first shot building the stove and look how beautiful it looks. You guys know I like to throw my mistakes in there too. Hey, the thing caved in, so adapt and overcome, and this is what I ended up with due to time restraints. Heading back to Afghanistan real soon, so I didn't have the time to keep going on it all night. I'm leaving here tomorrow morning, so that's it. Stove oven. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been another one from Sergeant Survival. Too bad it didn't work out with my first plan, but hey, this is real world, it's reality, so you know, mistakes happen, things always don't go as you plan them to, so you know, I like to show my mistakes. So here's a stove oven by Sergeant Survival. See you guys on the next one. Alright, so I figured I'd shoot a little extra video. I already closed this one out. I just want to explain a couple things and actually show you guys the rock that's going on there. You know, probably want to see that, being it is a video. So just grabbed a rock, sunk it into the mud here, get a tight fit. I did leave a little space right here because I put a log in there right now, just to try to dry it quicker from the inside, keep it hot in there. But that's easy enough to just mud up a little bit later on. So I just set that in there again, peel it away with your finger, and there you have it. So again, you know, I didn't get to finish the one I started because it caved in on me, but I'm definitely not going to quit, that's for sure. So I just had to adapt and overcome and get it done anyway. So we ended up with the one level stove, oven, whatever you want to call it. So expended a lot of calories doing this. It was pretty time consuming. I did kind of build 2 of them. I mean, I guess I could have done this one pretty quick if that's what I started and right from the beginning. But I'd probably never ever build one of these, to be honest with you. You know, it's like cooking right over the fire in my pan that I keep in my kit. If I was stuck somewhere, you know, for a good long time and I started working more on my camp because I was planning on staying somewhere, yeah, maybe, but even then I probably wouldn't go this route. But again, just a video request, and I like to do those when I get them from you guys. So one more time, it's Derek with Sergeant Survival.